Hey YouTube, it's Timtomnaru, and I'm doing a short review slash informational thing on the RuneScape app, as you can see right here. So this is RuneScape 3 for Android, and anyways, let me go ahead and okay. So the way that you find it, search on Google RuneScape APK and then put -old-classic. You'll come across a website called APK Mirror. Now make sure when you scroll down that it says there's a more recent version available below. Don't mind these ads. Anywho, you want to click on the one that says 900.2.1, assuming that that's the one at the top. That's the one that I'm using right now, and it's pretty stable. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show it to you. Yay. So you have to stay inside of this app the whole time that it's open. That's just how it works. So I have my game muted, for example, as you can see in the top right. So just to keep you guys from being bored, because it is kind of boring watching a video without any music or anything, and not everybody likes to listen to RuneScape. So I'm just going to hop on Spotify and play some couple songs real quick while this thing loads. Let me see. Daily Mix 3 normally has some good stuff. Let's see what they got on here. So I'll turn the volume. There we go. That's about right. And don't mind the copyright. This isn't meant to be copywritten. And you can still swipe down like this and check your email or skip songs or whatever. So you have to be a member to use this. If I haven't already said that, I'm sorry. Now, if you want to use the old school version, then I don't believe you need members. I'm not 100% because I don't play old school. It's kind of crap. So I just clicked on the 64 to log into my favorite world. And here in a second, you'll see how it's set up. So let me just click this button to hide the chat in the top left. Just give it a second. It's taking a little while because I'm recording. And as you can see, it's Traherne, so this little pink diamond here shows that it's the Traherne hour in Prifindis, which is the city that I'm in. So anyways, I'm mining some, what do they call that? Sarin stones is what it's called. Sarin stones, rather. And as you can see, I've already got 96 corrupted ore and 100 of whatever these box things are. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my daily treasure hunter thing while I'm doing that. Oh, and it's Christmas themed. Heck yeah. Yeah, boy. Ooh, I've got 86 frozen hearts. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, I definitely want these Slayer dummies. Let me put this in the backpack. Yeah, boy. So when it's white like that, kind of not even transparent, that means you just got a standard one. If you see a bunch of coins coming out, that means you got like a rare or ultra rare. Yeah, like this one's orange. So it's just a standard rare. If it's red, it's super rare, and I think the purple is ultra rare. Oh yeah, boy, you got a red. What you know about that red? Some of these are cosmetic, like for example the dark and the light and the frost. So I'm just gonna convert this to oddments because you get an extra 100. And since I'm already out of tokens, or keys, I'm just gonna close out of it. I never buy extra keys. It's kind of a waste of money. So now let me use this. Let's see. I really want to get up my smithing, so I'm going to put 1 in smith. And it's going to give me some smith XP. See? Smithing, and then it goes at the top. Okay, now we also have a small star thingy. This one I'm going to put in woodcut, Yeah, woodcutting, because I'm going to try to level woodcutting too. There we go. And back to mining. So as you can see, if you kind of click, you can hold your finger and drag to move the camera. You move it up to go down, down to go up, left to go right, right to go left, you know, just like the basic keyboard commands. At the bottom, you've got your health and your adrenaline meter, which mine is currently at 0% because I'm not fighting anything. You've got your prayer, your summoning points and your prayer points. And then you've got this little fist icon, and when you click it, it should bring up your toolbars. So if you're on Revolutionary, you really wouldn't even have to worry about hitting these or toggling them or whatever. And then you can click the arrow thing to switch between fighting, melee, what was it called? Range and magic. And then also you can have it set up for certain skills, just like how on the desktop version. Anywho, without further ado, so in order to basically use this, you have to set up your tasks or your hotkeys on the right side, as you can see. Right now I've got my backpack open, so if I want to close my backpack in order to see the right side of the screen, you just click the bag again. And it shows the XP and everything. So say you want to check on your skills, click skills and give it a second, and then the skills thing renders. And you don't really want to mess with the way that the graphics are set up with the menus, because they're not really meant to be moved around too much, so just kind of got to deal with it, I guess. It's not as customizable as the PC version, I'll just put it like that. So when you're done looking at the skills, you just click the skills again. Say you want to look at your dailies. I've put a little thing here for that, adventures, and then it just goes to challenges. So for example, the one that I just got today was Frost Dragon Bones. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do any of these Juju or Jadinko ones. I'll probably do Frost Dragons. I'll just buy them on the GE and then just plant 5 of them. It's pretty simple, and I think you get a challenge thing for it too. Yeah, well, no, you don't get a challenge thing for it, but you get prayer XP, and that's pretty useful. And I'll get the brilliant memories too, because you only got to get 100 of these, and you get some div XP and a free treasure hunter key. So that's always a bonus. Anyway, back to mining. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to do basic things like, say, elder trees on here. Because I know you're thinking, well, Tim, you're wasting your mining. Well, that's true, but it's whatever. I want to help you guys. So as you can see, I just tap my finger on the mini map, and it's moving towards the little bank thing, bank chest. And there's a bank chest in the bottom right. So I'm just going to click and drag until it's easily clickable. Click it and it turns red. That means that there's an interaction thing. I'm going to click the store all from inventory button. I'm also going to click the store all from outfit button. And as you can see, my bank is too full to hold all of those items, which means I got too much crap in my bank, which is pretty sad considering my bank was recently emptied, but oh well. You can reduce it a little bit by getting all these presents out of here. The Postal Pete ones. Oof. No, I don't want to take that out. Store this, store this. Get back in there. Put this out. Okay, there we go. And then I'm also going to try to put more in there. There we go. It still won't fit. Okay. That's what she said. I'm going to wield this. I'm going to wear this. Now I'm going to try to deposit stuff back. Let me try to open up these boxes. Oof. So go to your bag and then you just click on them, click on them. Click, 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 click. Oof. I accidentally did herb lore, no big deal. You get a lot of useless stuff too, so you could just drop it if you don't have space for it. And then As you can see, we've got our letters. I don't even read them. It's just mostly coins and crap that's in there. Sometimes you get bones, sometimes you get gems. Okay, so this one I'm going to put to herb lore because I do need some help in that department. Come on now, continue. Sometimes you got to tap it more than once, and sometimes if you tap it more than once, it thinks that you're moving because it's kind of slow to register. Put this one in wood cutting. Come on now. Wood cutting. Continue. Just give it a few seconds. Come on now. There we go. And just click the little arrow to get, or you could just click out of it. See? I'll store all of these, and then I'll close out of this. Okay, now these, I'm going to drop these. And these sapphires aren't worth crap, so I'm going to drop them. No, I didn't mean to pick them up. Try to drop these. There we go. Okay, so now I have to make more space. Oops, didn't mean to move that. I guess I'll open whatever these stupid things are. I don't even know why I am collecting these. Oof. Withdraw all. There we go. Let's open these up real quick. No, I don't want to teleport to Slime Battlefield. Hell no. Oof. Great, more crap that I'm collecting that I don't have space for. 3 Days Grace, I love this song. Let me go to note withdrawal mode. Just click on it. Oof. Okay, so I can sell these. So I was planning on selling them anyway. So I'll just find some stuff to sell, I guess. Okay, so now my outfit, I'll go ahead and wield this. Go ahead and wear this. And then I'm going to click on here. Okay, this isn't the GE, so I need to go to the GE. Let me hide my bag for a second. Click and drag the screen to rotate it. Okay, so I'm currently south, so I need to be heading north to the Grand Exchange here in Priffendorks, as I like to call it, or Priffendus, whatever your preference is. Anywho, come on, go up there, you dum-dum. Come on. There we go. Oof. Trying to tell it to go up, but it's not listening very well. Oof. As you can see, the finger detection is good, but it's a little bit too sensitive. So if you just try to rotate the screen for a couple seconds, if you don't hold your finger for more than a couple seconds, it'll think you're trying to tap there, so oh well. Anyway, I'm going to click tap up here. As you can see, the guy in the middle is the exchange guy, so I'm going to try to tap on him. No, I'm sorry, he's the bank guy. The two guys on the left and right are the exchange. So it thinks that I'm trying to click on something. No, I'm not trying to click on something. There we go. Oof. There, now I'm going to tap on the guy on the right. I don't want this. Oof. No, I don't want that. And you can also tap and hold to bring up a menu. So for example, didn't mean to tap on him, but okay. There we go. This bear fur sold, so you can tap here to collect your coins. All right, now I'm gonna click sell. Click on the item, click all, click confirm, click sell. You know how to use the GE. I'm just doing this just to get rid of some items, and if they don't sell, then I'll grab them back when I have space. If they do sell, then I'll have a few more coins. Let me continue with this video. I'm gonna have to edit that out for fuck's sake. Anyway, I was gonna show you my setup for how to do elders on the phone. So without further ado, click on your little equip inventory thing, and I always start off at the cabbage port. So go to cabbage port. It's a quick and free teleport that you can use unlimited times as long as you have Explorer's Ring 4, which the elite tasks in Lumbridge really aren't that hard. Now, if I were doing farming, I'd also be carrying a Falador shield, but I'm not messing with that right now. And it's always the one on the right. The one on the left is just a U, or a magic or whatever. No, there it is, it's a U. So if you see it has yellow marks on it, that means that it's ready to cut. I purposely left some space for it to cut just so that I could do this. So you can kind of rotate it, check out your characters, see what everybody else is doing. Now I'm going to turn this off. Okay, there we go. Click and drag it. There we go. See what everybody else is doing. And then you can also pinch and zoom like this. You see my two fingers? Yep, there we go. Zoom out. And also, if you have a micro USB to OTG adapter, you can plug in a wired or wireless mouse and use that as a way to control the game just as you would on the computer, and be much easier actually. And I think I'll probably be doing that soon. Let me see if it works with this phone and the mouse that I have. 1 second. Okay, this video is a bit longer than expected, but oh well. So let me plug this mouse in here. Oof. Then unplug the power. Now plug the power. Now plug the USB. Now it's charging, I think, right? Yeah, it's charging. Now the mouse is plugged in. So you should see the mouse on the screen. Hopefully. Oof. Nope, it doesn't look like it works with the charging adapter. So I'll have to use the other adapter. Oh, here it is, okay. Let me use the non-charging adapter. This is only for when your phone is fully charged. And it's a Motorola phone and a Samsung adapter, but it should work just fine. Okay, so plug it in, plug it in. Now I'll prop it up with my 2DS to kind of give it a bit of a push so that it has the ability to connect. Okay, yeah, I see the red light. Yep, so the mouse is on here even though I can't see it. That's kind of goofy. So even though it connects and it lights up, it doesn't really do anything. Maybe this phone isn't OTG compatible. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I'll mess with this OTG thing later. I was just kind of curious if it works with this phone since I had the new phone. I think it needs a kernel patch, to be honest, to be OTG compatible. Anywho, it's plugged back to the charger. If you want to check and see how many logs, make sure you're not full, just click on your bag there. We're getting a good amount of logs here. Now let me go ahead and show you guys how to teleport. So before we lose track here, I know that I'm supposed to wait until it finishes, but it's just for tutorial purposes. So click the little home and then click home. And then now you can just click where you want to go. So for example, after I do the Falador, I always go to Draenor. So click on Draenor and wait for it to teleport. The graphics are actually pretty good, and the lag isn't that bad considering the fact that it's a quad-core phone with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs built-in storage. I'm not sure the video processor specs, but it's not that good. Anyway, it takes a second whenever you go to Draenor because there's a lot of textures and stuff to load. So if you want, you could just click and hold this and then click face south and start heading south. Either on the screen or on the inventory. Just be careful not to click on those stupid little guys that like to spawn there sometimes, the generals and trolls and crap. And you can also tap on the mini map just like I'm doing now. So essentially, normally after I cut the first one, since there's a bank here, I'll go ahead and bank my my logs. And I need to tweak the settings to get the, I don't know if it's possible to get it to hide the things automatically like how you would on the computer, to set it to always hide roofs. Anyway, let me just tap over here and get it to move. So right next to this divination and prayer thing, as you can see, there's a rare tree icon. And here's our wonderful tree here, so I'm just going to tap on it. And then go to my bag. I'll wait for it to get a couple logs, and then I'll show you the third one that I go to. Graphics actually aren't too bad, and you can see other players too, so you can click and drag and kind of check it out. It looks like a player next to me must have that thing where it uses some type of like, what's it called? Like a dwarven fire axe or whatever, something that cuts through it like a chainsaw. Because you can see the sparks and the wood chips. As you can see, my wood cutting skill is going up. I'm getting logs, so that's good. I'll probably wait until I get a second log. Okay, oof, sorry, my bad. Sometimes when you swipe down, it actually thinks that you're trying to tap the top of the screen. It's, like I said, the detection is very sensitive, so you gotta kind of keep that in mind. So for example, say I wanted to switch songs, I would have to swipe like this and hope that it didn't think that I was trying to tap the screen. I love this song. Heck yeah, crank that shit up. Anyway, sorry, I just like this song. Nostalgia, yeet. Okay, so I've I've cut more than a couple logs here. Let me click the home icon again, and because I've already clicked the home teleport spell, it's got the thing on here, and you can, set and remove the quick charges. So after I've been here, I always go to Varric. Let me click the little Varric shield, wait for it to teleport. I hope I don't have to do this video again because it took a lot of space and effort, and it's going to take even longer to upload. But I've put this off for a while, and I promised the people in my clan Hops Elite that that I would do a video on RS3 to let them know what it's like on the phone, so now they can't say that I am not a man of my word. Not that there was ever a question of that. There we go, tap that. And here's our final tree. Yeet. I'm just gonna get a single log here, and then I'm gonna go back to Prif, deposit my logs, and continue mining, but I'll stop the video once I get back to the mining spot. It's a shame that they don't have an FPS counter on here. Oh, and by the way, if you click on this little chat thing, it has the entire chat log, and then if you want to chat, you click it again, and you can click and drag to scroll up and down so you can see when your stuff sells on the GE, what you're actually doing in the game. Oof. I didn't mean to cut that. I don't want any freaking oak logs or yew or whatever. I'll just light these yews because they're crap. That's when you know they're crap, when you can light them and you don't even train fire making. Oof. I'm surprised nobody's talking in the clan chat. Oh yeah, and then you can click this little text thing and then click clan chat. It'll switch to clan chat, and then you tap up here and it'll bring up the keyboard. Yeah. Go back a little classic thing. Okay, anyways, let me go ahead and tele to Prif. I'll probably see Rox there. Roxas. Or iRoxas or whatever. One of the many people in our clan. Yeet. Sorry, I didn't mean to scroll the chat for you. Ooh, free. Scroll down. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.